Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with the new chapter number 7. It is a theory-based chapter, and the name of the chapter is the Internet as a Post Office. In this chapter, we will be discussing about the Internet terms and addresses, email services, information retrieval means how we can download and get data from the using internet, education through internet, how we can get education while using internet, finding people on the internet. These are the areas which will be covered in this chapter. First of all, let's start with the internet. Can anyone tell me what is the internet? Think about it. I hope you all knows the answer. Anyhow, let me tell you, the internet is a worldwide network of millions of computers. Before we talk about internet, let me explain you what the term network means. Network is a group of computers working together. Means more than one or two computers are working as a group. They are sharing many things, like they are sharing files, they are sharing their resources, they are sharing some hardware, some softwares like printers, scanners. In the group of hardware, they are sharing one computer, one printer, one scanner is being accessed by many computers in same network, and they can share their softwares in one for example, the softwares are and the applications are installed on the server system, and other system in the network can access that server and use those softwares. So same way, the internet is a worldwide network, means it is a network which is including computers from all over the world, and it is a group of millions of computers. It is a medium for communication, research, and exchange of information. We can communicate using internet, we can do some research on some topics, and we can exchange, and we can download, we can upload some information also. The internet provides various services including emails, file sharing, online gaming, advertising, marketing, and many more. Email is one of the most widely used features of internet. And in this chapter also we will be talking about the internet as a post office. So it means how we can post messages, letters using internet. It means we will be talking about email services. Before we will start with the email services, let's talk about the terms. Let's talk about the services provided by the internet. Email is the one of the service which internet is providing us. Then file sharing is another service, means we can share our files. Like I will be sharing this video with you people, and then using email. So two services we will be using to take this lecture. Then online gaming, we can play some games online. Then advertising, we can advertise some things like some products are being advertised by the Google even. Marketing, we can commercialize our things like some online shopping. What else we can do using internet? You have to think about it and try to give me some options that the services we are using from the internet. Before we will start with email, I want to tell you some terms and addresses about the internet. Throughout this chapter related to the internet, we will be using some terms like ISP, modem, web browser, web page, website. Before we will get into the details, I want to give a brief intro of these terms, because without getting known to these terms, we cannot understand rest of the things. So first of all, ISP. ISP stands for I for internet, S for service, P for provider. An internet service provider is A company that offers internet services to individuals and corporations for a fee means we have to pay these companies to get the internet connection. Can you give me some examples of ISP? Like Mobile, STC, Zen. Exactly, these are the ISPs. These are the companies which can give us the internet connections. Whether these are also the mobile companies, but they can also provide us internet connections. Number two is modem. Modem is a device, it is a hardware. Modem is a short for modulator and demodulator. MOD for modulator, then DEM for demodulator. It is a computer device that lets user connect their computer to other computer using wired or wireless telephone connection in order to transmit and receive data. These modems are the devices attached to our computers in which we put the wire of internet or uh, internet connection, like we can access the signals which we are getting from other computers within the network. Like some computer is sending us file, it will be converted. The medium between the medium of transfer can be wireless like radio waves, or it can be the wired media, the cables. We all know that computers are working on the digital signals, and the data transmitted using these cables, wires, and the radioactive waves are electronic signals. So we will be analog signals. We will be converting these analog signals into the digital signals, and digital to the analog signals. When a computer is going to receive some signal, it should be converted to the digital. To make the computer understand this means it should be converted into 0 1s, binary numbers, binary digits. So when we are sending out this information, so they have to, the medium will be cable or wire system or the radio waves, so we need to convert them again to the analog. So this modulator device will be doing this function, means converting signals to analog and analog to the digital, to transmit from the computer and to receive data into the computer. Next is web browser. When we talk about a web browser is a program or a software that using that software or program we can read HTML documents. What is a HTML document? HTML, what is, first of all, let me tell you what is HTML. It is hypertext markup language. It is a computer language in which we write the design and structures of the web pages. Actually, the web pages shown to the users are user interfaces. When it is created, we have to write everything in the computer language, which is known as HTML, hypertext markup language. So this page is written in HTML, and how it is shown to us, which program is showing this page, HTML written pages to us, like a web page, that is a web browser. That program is a web browser which is showing these user understandable web pages to us. So a web page is a document written in HTML, and when it is opened using a web browser, it looks like a web page we see. A web page is a document written in HTML. You can read HTML document on the internet with the help of a program called web browser. A web browser read HTML document, converts them to a form that user can read and display them on a computer screen. So now, without web browser, we cannot understand a web page, what a web page is showing us. It is a web browser only which makes the web page to be shown in a user readable and understandable form. Next is a website. A website is a collection of web pages with related information means more than one web pages will